Alright, what's up, you guys? Say it's Lim Bacon here, and today we are back with some more Pokemon Scarlet. And of course, we're here at the school, and I do say I would not usually go to school for this, but maybe it might help us in the long run. But at the same time, I probably know all about the stuff in Pokemon from me growing up in Pokemon history and stuff. So I do say we're going to try it out, and if it's just too easy, we'll probably just skip on out. But I don't know. We're going to be in the school day today. I don't know how many classes there are in each section. I know we done math last week. And, of course, there's a whole bunch of others. So we're going to try to see what they are going to show us today here in the school. Like I said, the school for me in Pokemon is just nothing for me. Like, I've already know what Pokemon is and has been since Generation 1, and I freaking love Pokemon, but you know, after 4 I dropped out. After Generation 4 I dropped out of Pokemon, but at the same time I still love Pokemon. So I don't know all these new Pokemon, there's Dynamax and yada yada yada. So we're going in here, we're going to see what we can learn today. So I hope you guys are ready. Let's go ahead and get started. Hope everyone had a wonderful Friday. It's finally Friday for the weekend. How's it going, brother Ed Baker with the stream? Hope you're doing well. Ooh, give me a second. I hear that. I was hearing like a little fuzzy. Alright. We're going to start with biology. Let's see what we got in biology. Hello, my name's Jakku, and I'll be your Pokemon biology teacher. In my class, you'll all learn about the various quirks of our beloved Pokemon together. I hope you all come to love Pokemon even more from the things you learn here. In today's class, I'll teach you a great way to get to know Pokemon in more depth. If you'd like to become better friends with your Pokemon, you can let them come out of their Pokeballs and walk along with you. Sounds great, huh? Yeah, that does. You can use the ZR button to throw a Pokeball and let out the Pokemon inside. Nothing cuter than watching your Pokemon run around underfoot, if you ask me. Once you let your Pokemon out, try speaking to them. They're sure to respond in some way. It's a great way to get to know them better. However, letting your Pokemon out of its ball isn't such a great idea in some locations. Can anyone tell me where it is that you shouldn't have your Pokemon walk alone with you? Near the water, inside buildings, or in tall grass? I mean, I want to say in tall grass, because that's where a whole bunch of Pokemon's all around. Pokemon love tall grass. I can't see them having any problem walking with you there. The correct answer is that you should not walk with your Pokemon indoors. But here's also something you never know. Like in the Pokemon series, Ash never had Pikachu in a Pokeball. Pikachu didn't even want to be in the Pokemon. So Pikachu was always out walking off floating on Ash's shoulder and whatnot, you know? But I actually did not know that. Some Pokemon might damage walls, desks, and other things walking around inside buildings, so it's not allowed regardless of the species. Therefore, please only let your Pokemon out of the Pokeballs while outdoors, okay everyone? I think I see them out and about in classrooms from time to time, but still. Anyway, you may become even closer friends with your Pokemon pals by walking together. Oh, I almost forgot. Keep in mind that you can only walk together with your lead Pokemon. Remember to use the ZR button to throw a ball and to let the Pokemon inside. You'll also want to remember that throwing a ball at a wild Pokemon will start a battle. Looks like that's it for the time we have for today. See you all in next class. So, basically, I kind of see where you come to understand. But, you know, it depends on how trained your Pokemon, okay? If your Pokemon is well trained and very loved, you know, let's go with let's just say Talonflame. You know, she may look like even pissed off, like Tyranitar. She might be pissed. I mean, look, you even got Gengar right here, and he said not to have your Pokemon inside doors. It could damage things. I understand he's a ghost, but he has also he can use psychic things. So I mean, it's an iffy on that one for me. Alright, what else? Let's see, what we got next? We got history. Yep, let's go see history. Oh, I see you have some new students here with us today. My name is Rayfort. I'll be the one to impart knowledge of the past of your little minds. History is a wonderful thing, truly splendid. The lives of our ancestors throughout history forged the path to the present in which we live. Today you shall learn about the most mysterious location of all of Paldea, the Great Crater. As you are all aware, a massive crater known as the Great Crater of Paldea exists in the heart of our region. The area inside this crater is called Area Zero, and research of its geological strata and material compassion has shown that the crater is in fact over 1 million years old. Just like I will be late September. I was long beloved that a certain something rested at the bottom of this mysterious crater. Perfect timing to make eye contact, young bacon. Answer me this. What exactly was beloved to rest in the depths of the Great Crater inside Area Zero? See, I actually don't know this. I want to say Snorlax. I will not say Snorlax. I want to say, it's gotta be treasure. That is correct. You're a splendidly clever one, aren't you? I see you did your homework prior to coming to my class. That's right. Some beloved that a treasure more valuable than anything else in this world rested in the depths of the Great Center. Great. Excuse me. So much for dreams of treasure hunting, though, as a lab has been built in those very same depths. Oh, but before I forget, you all will do well to remember that the Great Crater and Area Zero are both off limits to all but those who have official business there. Do not dare entertain the foolish notion of gallivanting off to Area Zero in search of riches. It is no place for children dreaming of treasure and adventure. Besides, if it were at all possible to investigate the area, I would surely be the first to do so. Oh, is that the time already? I must have gotten swept up in filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. We will unreveal more of history engine mass together next time. Yeah, so I knew it probably wouldn't be a Snorlax or a Pokemon Center, because why would a Pokemon Center be in a crater? Alright, so we have languages. My dear students, how are you all today? Feeling good, I hope? I am feeling good. Jamapo Salvatore? My name is Salvatore. Salvatore? Merci beaucoup. That is, thank you very much for your attention here in my class. I'm so happy for this chance to all re-experience my younger days with you all. You know what Salvatore means? It means savior. So just image, I'm here to save you from spooky new languages. Haha, funny no? No, not really. Pardon me. That's right, my classes will teach you about various languages from different regions. You may say good morning or hello as a greeting, but people from somewhere may say bonjour or salute. I've heard there's even a popular streamer out there who smashes several languages together. And says hello, hola, hola, senor, bonjour. There are so many more regions out there in our world, and each can have their own unique languages. Gracia, merci, thank, arigato, thank you. Those all have the same meaning. Can you guess what it is? Thank you. Because I want to say goodbye because it wasn't at the end of the class, and the other one I don't know. These words all mean thank you. I guess some of you probably knew at least one of these. Or good night was it. Despite meaning the same thing, their links and sounds are all different. Isn't that interesting? And now, apropos of nothing, let me give you all one of my wise words of advice. When you travel abroad, you should try to speak the local language as much as you can, even if you can't speak it very well. I'm sure your willingness to try will make the people you meet very happy. Honestly, from my experience, just being able to say hello, delicious, and thank you in the local language will get you pretty far. For everything else, just pretend you're Mr. Mime and gesture away. Oh, there's this pesky bell. I guess that's all the time we have for today. Well, adios, Martini alla Pachi. See you later, everyone. I don't know if I actually said any of that stuff right. Alright, next class. Battle studies? We'll do battle studies last. Because that might be real easy. So we'll do art. This will begin soon. Be tardy. Ooh, start after. Greetings, I am Hassel. I'll be teaching this art class. It is a pleasure to meet you all. Now let me be candid for one moment. I imagine that many of you will forget all that you learned in this class once you graduate. After all, you don't need even a basic understanding of artwork, much less a refined appreciation of beauty for most exams or jobs. So is my class a waste of time for you then? I think not. At least I certainly hope it isn't. Think for a moment, all of you. What is beauty anyway? What makes something beautiful? The eye of the beholder. Interesting. Thank you, Bacon. Oh, I didn't mean to suggest that that's a correct answer to my query. The important thing is that you all take time to think about it. Think about why we might find beauty in a flower blooming on the side of the road, for example. Question why the sky is a different shade of blue than the ocean, or why the leaves change color. Ponder the windmills of artisan and how they move. Contemplate the chilling bite of the water. Where's a cassafera? I'm sure you're willing to find every little detail of our lives will seem more vivid, more impactful if you just take a moment to stop and think. And I am certain that if you stop and truly appreciate the little beauties of this world, it will help pull you through the days where your studies have you exhausted or when work has depended your spirits. And do pardon me for waxing physical I don't know what the word that is. You don't need to understand all of that now. To put it simply, it is true that one doesn't need art to survive, but certainly makes surviving much more enjoyable. It is my hope that this class will add even a little bit of color in your lives. That's all for today. Next time, you'll try a more hands-on approach to appreciate beauty. Well, you know, we live in a world of beauty, no matter what. God had created this world and makes it wonderful. There's so much we can appreciate from the world. Just gotta thank God. Alright, home economics. I think that's what that means. I see we have some energetic young ones in our class this time around. You can call me Mr. Sagrua. Your time here with me will be spent obtaining knowledge and skills indispensable for daily life. Many of you have left the care of your parents to live here on your own in the academy dormitory. I pray that the knowledge I impart to you will improve the quality of your lives and the necessaries there for food, clothing, and shelter. Of those three categories, I assume the most pressing and interesting for you all is food. When you eat sandwiches on your picnics, the HP of your party Pokemon will be restored. I actually did not know that. So if you actually eat a sandwich, it helps the Pokemon get their HP back. Even when you're not feeding them, you eat it and it heals your Pokemon. Wow, that's interesting. You'll also gain something called meal powers, which can provide all manner of benefits. Okay? For example, these powers can make Pokemon easier to catch or increase the XP points that your Pokemon receive. What? Okay. So, I'm kind of glad we're actually doing a little bit of schooling here, because I did not know anything about that. I think you will also find that the breadth of these effects can be expanded by crafting sandwiches of super flavor. What's more, excuse me, there's certain something that is particularly important if we wish to receive meal powers for even more powerful effects. There's a Master Bacon. Tell me, what must you keep in mind to receive even more powerful meal powers? Okay, so there's two good answers here. My choice of filling and condiments, or I had to remember to put my heart into it. So those two were actually, I would say, pretty good, because all the filling and condiments that you put on it will actually make it taste better. But if you work on it and just concentrate, make it the best sandwich or anything, any kind of food, you put your heart into it, it'll probably be one of the best meals. So I'm gonna go with this one. That is an interesting take. They're not, it's like what I'm looking for. I suppose you are correct in a sense. Your choice of ingredients including both filling and condiments. It is an important factor in gaining even more helpful meal powers. Pardon me. I gotta turn on the AC for a while, you know. For example, using sweet ingredients in your sandwiches may help you gain egg power. Including numerous bitter ingredients, on the other hand, give you item drop power. Learn to aim for specific effects when crafting sandwiches will almost certainly make your culinary endeavors more enjoyable. Please be aware, however, that you can also receive meal power by eating at restaurants. I must say that I would feel the utmost joy if you all learn much here in my class and come to better understand home economics. Our time together has come to an end for today. I bid you all farewell. So, in a sense, I was kind of right, but it's all good. Alright, battle studies. Excuse you, Gengar. Say hello to your battle instructor, the one, the only, the hot-blooded Dendra. It's a karate thing by the look it up. My age, 25. My hobby, working out. My type, well, fighting. Strong and muscular fighting types, of course. Okay. That's all for my introduction. As for my class, this is where you all get to learn the nitty-gritty of Pokemon battling. We'll start with the basics, so that no trainer gets left in the dust. Even if you're new to the stuff, have no fear. Leave it to me and my muscles. You'll be pros in no time. Let's set our fighting Pokemon spirits ablaze together. Pokemon have all kinds of attack moves at their disposal, and each move has certain qualities that you'll want to remember. I'm talking about the power, type, and category of these moves. Higher power means more damage, especially if your opponent is weak to that move type. Yep. Heads up, new kid. Question coming your way. There are two categories that attack moves can fall under. What type are they? Moves of light and moves of darkness. Moves you love and moves you hate. Physical moves and special moves. Awesome, you're just as sharp as I expected, new kid. Looks like you have to handle on the basics. Anyway, attack moves are split into two categories, physical and special. Physical moves do more damage the higher the Pokemon attack is. The special moves do more damage the higher the Pokemon special attack stat is. On the other side of things, Pokemon getting hit by these moves can take less damage by having a high defense or special defense stats, respectively. In conclusion, Pokemon that are good with physical moves can raise their attack stats, and Pokemon that are good with special moves should raise their special attack stats. Trying to raise both of these stats equally will just make it hard for the Pokemon to shine in battle. Make your strong opponent stronger. I always say that goes for both Pokemon, people, and Pokemon. Oh man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home, but I guess we're out of time. We'll generally meet for my class here in the schoolyard, even for book learning. Nothing like a little fresh air to make study more fun, am I right? That is true. We actually had that one time, long time ago in science. It was great. It actually helps the brain a little. But class is over for now. Take care, you little rascals. Alright. Class number 2. Biology. Hello, I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. Do you try to use the Z0 button to let your Pokemon out as I taught you in our last class? Walk along with your Pokemon, let you see how unique and cute they are. I also highly recommend picnics for when you want to spend more quality time together with the Pokemon in your party. You can get them all around the table to make sandwiches and play. It's really a lot of fun. If you want to learn more about making food, Mr. Shiguro's class is the best place to go. Now, sometimes while you're enjoying a picnic with your Pokemon, you'll find something very, very important in the basket next to your table. This very important something is what Pokemon are born from. Let's all say it together. Eggs. That's all right. The very important something I'm talking about is a Pokemon egg. It's not clear that these eggs come from, but they're probably placed in the basket rather stealthy by the Pokemon in the picnic. Walking around with an egg will help warm it, which allows it to hatch. Eggs won't warm up by sitting in boxes, though you need to have them in your party. And there's one more super important thing I like to remember about eggs. Pokemon entrust us with their eggs because they believe in us. So I sure would be happy to see you all being responsible parents for your little Pokemon eggs. Whoops. My most important point came right as the bell rang. Well, see y'all the next time, I guess. So if we have a picnic, feeding my Pokemon, one's gonna drop an egg? Well, what will we know which Pokemon dropped the egg? That's weird. I'll have to try that out. Math number 2. Mrs. Time. Hello everyone, let's have a fun class today. Tell me, do you all enjoy shopping? Buying tasty bread or choosing new clothes? Even just window shopping is so much fun. Today's class I like to use shopping, one of my own favorite hobbies, mind you, to teach you all about math. I'm sure everyone here has visited a Pokemon at least once. They sell all sorts of Pokemon items. Pokeballs are one of the many useful items you can find there. They cost $200 each. Now then, I'd like you all to do some thinking with me here. One Pokeball is $200. If you had 2,000 and bought as many Pokeballs as you could afford, how many would you receive? Well, 200, and if you got 2,000, add that up, 2 times 10, it's 2,000. Wait, did I miss that? That's literally, I hit the wrong one. I hit 9, I didn't go down, that was my bad. So the correct answer in fact is 11. I'm sure it's nice to get a little bonus like that on a shopping trip, isn't it? I knew it was gonna be 10. That was bad for me. Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the next class. I hope you're looking forward to it too. Wait a second. What? What? Hold it. Oh, hold it. Let me go back to it. Hey, let me repeat that class. Wait, what? Hang on, let me go back to this. One Pokeball is 200. You had 2,000 and bought as many Pokeballs as you could afford. Okay. 200, 400, 600, 800, 900, or 1000, or 1,000. So yeah, it's 10. So if I hit 10, so wait. I suppose it was a bit of a trick question. Hang on here. With 2,000, you can afford to purchase a maximum of 10 Pokeballs. However, if you purchase 10 or more of any one type of Pokeball, you will also receive one premium ball, special white ball as a ball. I did not know that. So you get 11 balls for that. I did not know that. Well, learn something new every day, right? History number 2. That must be something new in the game that they started. Greetings, my little students. However you did yesterday, it is now a part of history. Today we will continue to unreveal and marvels that history has presented to us. About 2,000 years ago, this region came under the rule of the Paladin Empire. Historical accounts describe the Paladin Emperor as being quite the director. This emperor also seriously believed the legend of the treasure that rests deep within Area Zero. I must mention that the civilization of our ancestors were not as developed as ours is today. People back then were far more likely to believe that in mysterious legends, magic, and being beyond human comprehension. In an attempt to gain the power to stand against paladins, neighboring countries, the emperor set people and Dove to join the hunt for the fabled treasure of Area Zero. Perfect time to make eye contact, young bacon. Answer me this. Approximately how many years ago was it that the Paladin Emperor began to rule this region? 2,000 years ago? I did not know that. You are seriously clever, aren't you? I see you're listening intently in my lecture. The answer is about 2,000 years ago. That is when the great era of exploration began. However, it is said that not a single adventurer sent out by the Emperor ever reached the depths of Area Zero. Why is the punishing journey itself that barred their way, or perhaps some unknown creature? The resounding failure of this great era of exploration also almost certainly hesitated the air, a mystery surrounding the crater. Oh, what I wouldn't give to explore Area Zero in its untouched state of that mind. I suppose I can only hope for the swift invention of a time machine. Oh, is that the time already? I must have gotten swept up in filing your minds with knowledge. This instant lesson will reveal more of history's Eggmas together next time. I feel like I'm talking too much. I'm misspeaking. Language 2. My dear friends, how are you all today? Feeling absolutely fantastic, I hope? It's time for Salvatore's language lesson. Ichira's Bars present. Are you ready, everyone? You can answer with yes or oi. Oi. Sestra Supa. In our last class, I believe I taught you all about saying thank you in other languages, right? In the Liquor Juba today's class, we will learn about a certain word sure to make people happy when you use it in your travels aboard. What word, you ask? Well, y'all have to guess. Balestras, Hachiba, Uno. Anyone tell me what this word means? Delicious? Muy bien. I guess that's. I knew I could count on you, Bacon. Delicious. All these words means delicious. Using the local word for delicious at markets or restaurants is sure to get a big sonar, a smile that is from whoever you're talking to. I'll make communications go more smoothly. I guaranteed it. People love it when someone says this cuisine of their homeland is delicious. Who wouldn't be happy to receive such a compliment? And now, apropos of nothing, let me give you all one of my wise words of advice. First, I went too fast on that one. After all, it's not very likely that a compliment would put someone in a bad mood. This doesn't only apply to people in other regions either. It's the same for all of you too. You can put this tip to use with your classmates. How about you all try complimenting each other after class? I bet it will make for an ambitious, plus simplicue a more friendly atmosphere. That's all for today. See you all Alperchi course next lesson, that is. Adios amigo, Matita. I don't know. Gracias. Y nada. How's today's too? Another day, another round of battle studies. Ashu, let's get right to it. Is everyone excited about the treasure hunt? It's always a great adventure. You get to take on gyms, go to new places, and run all over the place with your Pokemon, your partner Pokemon. While you're running around out there, I'll bet you'll come across some big shiny crystals fairly often as well. These crystals are actually collections of terrestrial energy that speed up out of the ground. You can check out these crystals to battle Terra Pokemon with your friends to other trainers in a group of 4. We call these battles Terra Raid battles. The Terra Pokemon will face off against the Terra Raid battles are crazy though. They sometimes act differently than regular Pokemon, so you'll need to be on your guard. Luckily, trainers can also use a special action in Terra Raid battles. It's called cheering. And there are 3 different cheers you can use. The first cheer is Go All Out, pushes the attack and special attack of all allied Pokemon. The second is Hang Tough. This one boosts the defense and special defense of all allied Pokemon. The third, well, let's see if you can guess. This cheer will restore HP for all the allied Pokemon. What do you think it is? Heal up? I'll say heal up. That's right, maybe I should make you the battle teacher, huh, new kid? The third and final cheer is Heal Up. It's a real power horse with the ability to both restore HP and cure status conditions. You can cheer up to 3 times during a single Terra Raid battle. Also, cheering uses up a turn in battle, so you won't be able to have your Pokemon use any of their moves when you cheer. In conclusion, try everything at your disposal. Nothing seems to be working. Try cheering on your allies. Providing support of your team can sometimes open up a new realm of possibilities. Aw man, I was just about to suggest we should do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home, but I guess we're out of time. Class is over for now. Take care, and you little rascals. Oh, there goes again. Sorry about that. Hello class, it is I, Haskell, yet again. In our previous class we discussed what beauty is, which might have been a little boring for you. So today I thought I would mix things up a little to pique your interest in art. Allow me to introduce our special guest. It's Gibble! This is Professor Gibble. Hello, Professor. The assistant lecturer for today. Now then, Professor Gibble, if you would be so kind as to Terra Styles for us. As some of y'all already know, Pokemon can Terra Stylize if you use a Terra Orb. Normally, Professor Gibble will be of the Dragon type, but by Terra Styling, it is succeeded changing his type. So, class, what type do these lovely clustering flowers above Professor Gibble's head represent? I'm gonna say grass type. Excellent, Bacon. Full marks for you. These beautiful flowers blooming above Professor Gibble's head shows that he has now became a grass type. Is that how Terra styling is? I don't know how I feel about that, not gonna lie. The shape of the Terra Jewel above a Pokemon's head depends on the Pokemon's Terra type. To summarize, if an opponent's Pokemon terrorizes during battle, observe a Pokemon's Terra Jewel closely to see which type it has become, and choose the effects more accordingly. It is more sincere hope that today's lecture will help you all achieve beautiful victories. I actually did not know that, but now I do. The Terra-style phenomenon is indeed a fascinating and deep subject to discuss. That is it for today, class. Thank you, Professor Gibble, for your help. Oh. Home economics. Put away your phones, it is time to begin class. In our last class, I believe we talked about the effects that you can get from food in your picnics. You can receive meal power and even restore HP for all the Pokemon in your party. It is a truly convenient means of healing your Pokemon. Unfortunately, as I am sure you are aware, it is not suited for use in battles, when you cannot make food or when you wish to restore HP quickly. In times such as these, you should make sure of healing items such as potions, which you can purchase from Pokemarts or the school store. Healing items are immediately effective and can be used any time that you can open your bag. They are, however, consumed after one use. Potion restores 20 HP, Super Potions restored 60 HP, and Hyper Potion restored 120 HP. The pricier the item, the more HP it will restore. Keep in mind how much money you have when you are stocking up on these items. However, unforeseen happenings are an inextensible part of traveling from place to place. Image if you will. The following scenario: you find yourself with injured Pokemon, but you have no potions. You are out of sandwiches and ingredients, and these are no Pokemon centers nearby. Tell me, Master Bacon, what should you search for when it's Parcel's situation with no way to hit your Pokemon? Items on the ground. Perfectly correct, Master Bacon. I see you are well learned in survival techniques. If you see something shiny on the ground, it is actually an item that has been dropped there. You may be able to find a restoration item such as an Ornate or Oranberry or a potion in this way. You can use the RB to send out your Pokemon to pick up items such as well. And then there are berries, of course. Berries, by the way, aren't like the items from shops. If you let your Pokemon hold one, it will decide on its own when to eat the berry during battle. Letting your Pokemon decide this timing for itself can be quite interesting. At any rate, if you find yourself in need of healing, I suggest you are looking around for shiny items on the ground. If you can't find such items, there are other methods you may employ for healing your... but I see the bell demands the topic wait. Our time together has come to an end for today. I bid you all farewell. Alright, back up to again. Like I said, we're going through a lot of school. Hello, I hope everyone's ready to learn about some new things today. I seem to remember teaching you all about the importance of eggs in our last class together. On that note, is everyone using their Pokédex? The registered Pokemon born from eggs as well as those encountered via other methods, so don't you worry about that. And, just so you know, I'm the one who developed the Pokédex app, okay? It was way before I started teaching here at the academy though. Back then I was a researcher. In fact, Director Calvell wasn't working in education at the time either. He was researching alongside me at the same facility. We got to research Pokemon together day in, day out. These sure were fun times. I got yelled at all the time though. Wait a second, how did I get into this? Pretty sure I was talking about the Pokedex. Anyway, today I'll have to teach you about the catching Pokemon. As y'all know, a great way to catch a Pokemon more easier is to first lower his HP. Yep. But there's another way to up your chances for success catch. What can you guess? Okay. Given a berry and inflict Pokemon a status condition, prove you're stronger than the Pokemon. So I thought maybe giving a berry, because that's how it is in Pokemon Go. So, I actually never thought about not actually giving a berry. The common understanding here is Padilla may be a little different. The correct technique is make a Pokemon easier to catch is to inflict them with a status condition. Sleep is an especially effective status condition. It makes Pokemon dramatically easier to catch. In sleep? Interesting. If you have a Pokemon that can use moves that puts opponents to sleep, like Sleep Powder or Hypnosis, filling up your Pokedex will be a Chinge. There are other ways to improve your catch rate as well, like using Pokeballs, especially designed to be effective against certain Pokemon. Eating food that gives you catching Pokemon works too, or sneaking up on Pokemon from behind to catch them by surprise when you start a battle. If you're having trouble, you may want to make the rounds to the gym and get gym badges. Earning gym badges will make it easier to catch Pokemon of higher and higher levels. Please do come show me your Pokedexes once they start to fill up. Another day, another enjoyable class. Oh yeah, don't forget, our next class will be a test. A test? So does that mean it's a midterm now? Hello everyone, let's have a fun class today. Tell me, do you all enjoy fortune telling, horoscopes and the likes? I think it feels great to read your horoscope and see that it says good luck is coming your way. So today I'd like to teach you all math while focusing on the topic of luck. Perhaps you have seen the following phrases prop up during Pokemon battles before. A critical hit. When a Pokemon attack lands as a critical hit, damage it deals is increased by half. In other words, it does 1.5 times as much damage as a normal would. If it is truly luck that determines whether your Pokemon lands a critical hit, or has one landed on it. This can cause a great upset in battle. Does anyone know what percent chance a Pokemon has of landing a critical hit? Ooh. I want to say 12. I do not know. I do not know Ralph, but I want to say 12 in 100. I have been getting a lot of critical hits. Really? Landing a critical hit is said to be a 1 in 24, which figures to roughly 4.17%. I should, but at the same time, those are more favorable to certain moves though. My moves such as Stone Edge and Shadow Claw have about a 12% chance. You can also use a move called Focus Energy, or an item known as Dire Hit. Both raises the critical hit ratio by 2 stages. That's a 50% chance to land a critical hit. I didn't know that. So I am actually going to do feels great to land a critical hit, but perhaps not so great to be struck by one. There's a surprising amount of mathematics probability hidden in Pokemon battles, you know. If you're able to do the calculations, you'll swing luck in your favor. It may open the door for more strategic choices for your daring battle. Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. Next class will be a fun midterm exam. I hope you'll all be looking forward to it. History 3. So we're gonna do all this, then do the midterms, then we'll call it quits. Greetings, my little students. However you did yesterday is now a part of history. Today we will continue to unreveal the matters that history is presented to us. As you should remember, from our last class, Area Zero great era of exploration began, about 2,000 years ago. This era lasted for approximately 1,000 years, but not a single soul was able to venture all the way to the depths reaches of Area Zero. Having poured much of its human and financial resources into the exploration of Area Zero for so long, the Paladin Emperor fell into decline. 200 years later, or 800 years ago, the Emperor and his surrounding nations united into one entity. This was the formation of Paldea, as well known as it today. Yes, this very academy where we're now filling your young minds with knowledge was also apparently established at the time. In fact, this school building, though certainly have undergone repairs through the years, is just as it was when it was built so long ago. This very structure is a piece of history. Things of old are truly splendid. I would certainly prefer it not to have the Pokeball portion, though a relatively new addition. Perfect timing to make eye contact, young. I did not. Let's see if you've been listening to my lecture. Tell me, approximately how many years ago was this academy established? You know, with it being so much knowledge and stuff, I don't remember. I want to say 6. Because she did say between like 200 and 800. So 800. I knew it, I should have said 800 because like I said, it was between 200 and 600 or 800. In other words, your academy here is 805 years old. At the time, I offer state-of-the-art facilities and a unique and innovation circulating as much people would used to say. Those seeking knowledge need look no further than the oranges of Padilla. That's right, they're referring to Naja Academy, our Naja Academy. It said that the proverb of sort was even used outside the Padian region. Oh, was that the time already? I must have forgotten, swept up filling your minds with knowledge. Listen to the lessons. Our next class will be our midterm exam. Bring the wonders of history to the forefront of your mind and preparation. We got 4. I think it's stuffy, y'all. And turn on and off, on and off. My dear friends, how are you all today? You certainly look fantastic. It's time for another one of Salvador's language lessons. Extra first partisa, are you ready? Vesta for pasta, are you ready? Yes. Tres bite. Very good. My lessons are not a one-way street. None I am treats when no one speaks up. Very sad that is. Our last class, I believe I taught you all how to say delicious in another language, right? In La Cour d'Avis, today's class, we will learn about a very special phrase that you can put to use when the time is just right. Al Shitru J Ta'in Tameo Tamo. Oh, I know that one. Does anyone know the phrase? I love you. I knew that one. These 3 phrases you may know, I think. Why? Because they're all quite famous ways to say I love you. Oh my, have I embarrassed you all, my friends? What time is little groggy, cheese, shy boys and girls, that is. It's not very important to express your feeling about things to others, you know this. Especially true to positive emotions. If you get married someday and agree with your spouse over time, still a little thing, all you have to do is apologize and say I love you. Etra rebiting, and we'll be all well. I should know why just last week I had a big argument with me, Frimy, my dear wife, that is. I was quite quick to say I'm sorry and all was well. And now, a purpose of nothing, let me give you all one of my wise words in the rise. It's best to be quick to apologize when you have an argument with someone. That goes with your families, friends, and your crushes. I know you can do it, I believe in you. On pressure course, our next class will be the midterm exam. Please be sure to review what we learned and all of our lessons so far. Another day, another round of battle study. Let's get it right to it. Last time we learned about Terra Raid battles. Did any of you have a chance to try them out? Terra Pokemon are super strong, and the more difficult ones will use even tougher tactics that, well, you'll need to deal with. I'm talking about the Terra Shield. What happens while a Pokemon has his Terra Shield up, you ask? Was way less damage for one. It has a big effect on morale too. When Terra Trainers see that shield go up, they feel doomed, like there's no way to win the battle. Exactly. So here's a question for you. If the Pokemon you're battling puts up its Terra Shield, what should you do? Terrorize and attack it. Regular attacks won't work so well against Pokemon that have their Terra Shield. Actually, it would. You just gotta believe in yourself. But having your Pokemon Terra Styles is an effective method to overcome that issue. A Terra Style Pokemon will do more damage to Shield Pokemon, especially if it uses more moves that matches its Terra type. Doing enough damage to a Pokemon that is Terra Shield up can destroy the shield and break the Pokemon stance. This means that it is important to properly time your Terra Styling and Terra Raids. In conclusion, as they say, fight fire with fire and Terra Pokemon with Terra Pokemon. Be sure to work together with your teammates to smash through your opponent's Terra Shield. Oh man, I was just about to suggest we should do it. Okay, I'm fine. Once again, next class will be our midterm exam. Aim for a perfect score. Call your parents. Oh. We still gotta get through the midterms. Where's Gibble? Hello class, it is I, Hassel, yet again, and Mr. Gibbles. I've been told that my previous lecture about the Terra Style phenomenon was very well received. Thank you for all of the kind words. In fact, Mr. Dandra specifically requested that I impart even more battle knowledge to my students. So I have decided that today we will make another look at how a Pokemon can Terra Style. And of course, here's Professor Gibbles to help us. Now then, Professor Gibble, if you would be so kind as to terrorize please. Now, what do we have here? Last class we saw grass type Terra Styles, but this time we have something of a different shape. Observe, a Terra Jewel resembling a snowflake. A dramatic shape is stunning to behold. It is a little chilly standing so close to it. So class, what Terra type do you imagine this jewel might be? Ice type. During there's a snowflake shining above Professor Gibble's head is simple. It is now an ice type. And because Professor Gibble is currently the ice type moves would not be very effective against it. Keep in mind using they would deal quadruple damage to Gibble. Now, there's some trivia about snowflakes. While snowflakes come in many different shapes and sizes, most are certified as hexagons. Containing several shapes without anyone saying they must. Do you not feel the great mystery of nature, the beautiful enigma we live in? And this is a bit of tagnant, but Mr. Jack's glasses are also hexagonal. They aren't. I almost forgot to mention that you can change a Pokemon's Terra type by the treasure entry located in Medea. Though I must say, the cook there is a little prickly. You'll need to go get on her good side if you want to help. Now come prepared for next class because it is time for your midterm exams. Today, thank you for today, Professor Gibble. Home Economics 3. Put away your phones, it's time to begin class. In my last class, I taught about HP restoration. However, after class, I was asked to reveal of you about PowerPoints, commonly known as PP. Well, Pokemon loses all of its HP, it faints, and you can no longer battle. What then happens to a Pokemon when it loses all of its PP? Can't use moves, it won't listen to it, all of its stats gets lowered, it can't use moves. Perfectly correct, Master Baker. Perhaps you know this from first-hand experience. Yeah. When a Pokemon runs out of PP, it can no longer use its moves. However, each move has its own store of PP, so you can integrate PP loss by using a variety of moves rather than just one move repeatedly. If Pokemon loses all PP for all the moves, it can only be able to use Struggle, an action that also damages the Pokemon that uses it. In order to avoid this predicament, PP can be restored at Pokemon centers along with HP. Items such as Ethers and Max Ethers can also be used to restore PP. Be careful not to confuse potions with extras in the heat of battle. However, extras are not sold at shops. So you should use them judiciously if you find them. Destroying the move, the lower is HP, the maximum PP. Do not waste use of these moves unless you wish to quickly run out of PP. It is important to find balance in the Pokemon set of moves. As you can see, HP isn't the only thing you must keep an eye on while adventuring with Pokemon. I hope that will all take care of it and ensure that your partner Pokemon can perform at their best as each engages in the treasure hunt. Our time together has come to an end for today. Our next meeting will be an examination day. Be sure to review well in preparation. Alright, exams day, or midterm, biology. Hello everyone, today is our midterm exam. It sure feels good to fill in all these empty spaces on the answer sheet, doesn't it? Take your time and complete each question carefully. What button should you use to let a Pokemon out of its ball so you can walk with it? How do I... Find one letter and one number below to correctly say when and where eggs were found. Penguins in your best. Say that. Which of these following is an effective way to warm up eggs? Walking around. It will not make Pokemon easier to catch. What will make it easier to catch Pokemon of higher and higher levels? Gym battles. Won't affect your grade. How do you like the Pokedex? Is it easy to use? Alright everyone, time's up. I hope all enjoyed tackling these questions. Last question was just something that I'm personally curious to know. Go tell the director about it, okay? I'll grade these right away. I hope you'll all look forward to seeing how you did. It feels great to get a test out of the way, doesn't it? Let's take a look at your results. You must get 3 questions correct to pass the midterm exam. 4 questions correct to pass the final exam. Let's see how you did on your biology test. You answered 4 out of 5 questions correctly. Oh yeah, we got it. I wonder which one I got mixed up. I don't remember which one it was. Mr. Jacqui asked us to give this award to any students who passes the exam. Smokey, okay. Alright, next is math. Alright everyone, it's time to begin our midterm exam. I'm sure the fun experience you all had in my class will serve you well as your answer. How much damage does water gun do when it hits a fire type? It does double damage. How much does each razor leaf do when it hits a fire type? It does half damage. If you spend $2,000 on as many 200 Pokeballs as possible, how many would you get? You actually get 11, because once we, like I said, this is probably new. Once you buy 10, you get a premium ball for free. What percent chance does a Pokemon usually have to land a critical hit? About 4%. How much damage does a move deal when it lands a critical hit? 1.5 times as much. Alright everyone, time is up. Put your hands on your laps now. You're all considering so hard. I can't wait to see how you did. Do go and ask for your scores at the front desk and then take a nice break. Feels great to get a test out of the way, doesn't it? Let's take a look at your results. Let's get 3 questions. Yep, okay, yep. You answered 5 out of 5 questions correctly. Asked us to give this reward to any student who passed the exam. Alright, history. Greetings, my little students. It is time for our midterm examinations. Summon your historical knowledge from the dark recesses of your minds and answer the questions. What is the name of the geological formation of the center of the planet? Okay, it's called the Great Crater of Padilla. What was long believed to rest in the depths of Area Zero? Treasure. How many years ago did the Padilla region, I can't remember, I think it was 2,000 years ago? How many years ago did this company was built? Oh, is this a trick question? I don't know about that. I can't remember. You know what? I'm just going to go for a random question. Those seeking blank need look no further than the oranges of Padilla. I don't remember what. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the first one. I probably got 3 out of 5. Oh god. 4 out of 5, okay. I was not actually thinking about that, but I'll do it. Language. Joy, hi, today we take our midterm exam. Relax, that is, and do your best. Let's begin. Shouldn't say meeting. Thank you. It's delicious. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Doesn't belong. Oh. That one. Speaking with a person, what is the first step to smooth communication? Compliment. What is your beloved teacher's name? I hope that was easy enough for you, especially that the Nymer question, that last question. I'm sure you all did great. Bravo, my friends. You can check your scores at the school's front desk. Five of 5 questions. Wow. I actually got that. I actually wasn't thinking about that. Alright, battle studies, this should be easy. Oh, we're actually in a classroom this time. Okay. Alright. Sorry for all of you who went to the schoolyard first before finding the right room. I guess we can do our best in the classroom at least. It might be hard to write your answers out on the field. I mean, not really. Alright, time to put your game faces and do battle with these test sheets. Alright. The higher a Pokemon special defense, the less damage it takes from special attacks. Alright, what is the following that has no effect on a move's damage? The move's name. How many players in the Terra? That'd be 4. What is the effect method for breaking an opponent's Terra shell? Terrorizing an attack. What is Mr. Jim's favorite type? That is easy. It's fighting. That's all. Put your pencils down. I'll show you giving it everything you've got. I'm sure you all got perfect scores. Well done, everyone. You can ask for your scores at the front desk. Five. Let's go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So we get 35 small candies. I do hope you're all ready because it's time for your midterm exam. Focus and do your best. And begin! Okay, let's see here. What is the name of the gemstone that glows over Pokemon's head when it's terrorized? Terra Jewel. Alright. When the answer to question 1 it is shaped of flowers, what does it represent? Grass type. What is the shape of most host place classified as? It classifies as a hexagon? Where is the entirely that allows you to change in Terra type? Medela. I remember. You should go see her. If you're not on her good side, yeah, I remember. What makes something beautiful? A shape and color. There's no correct answer. There's no correct answer. So I remember that. I fell in my art class, but tests are tests after. How's it going, brother Isaiah? Welcome to the stream. Good practice for college for you emojis. Anyway, good work, everyone. You can check your results at the front desk. Yeah, but there's gonna be way more questions. It's gonna be like 50 questions. Feels great to get it. And come on. 5 out of 5. Alright. Home economics. Midterm. Alright, this is the last one, y'all. Let's begin before the information is simmering in your brains from the last minute cram session phase. Which is not an effect of a picnic. HP curing potion. It's gonna be increased speed. Because I remember gaining meal powers. That helps. Which of the following affects the kinds of power meal powers received from a particular meal? Yeah, it's the first one. Fillings and condiments. Which of these berries can restore a Pokemon's HP? Orange berry. Leonardo wanted his Pokemon to decide. Oh, that's it. Let me start this. Leonardo, Lindro wanted his Pokemon to decide on its own when it's used to items in battle. So he gave it an Oranberry. It will work as he hopes. True. Alright. If a move runs out of PP, it can no longer be used. If Pokemon runs out of PP of all its moves, it can only sit there in frustration. False. It can use Struggle, but it'll also hurt itself. The time of answering questions has come to an end. Please stop writing. I hope you're all about to give the examination everything you have. Please remember to ask for your scores at the front desk before leaving for the day. Come on. Let's go. Got through the midterms. Alright, so now we have 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So we're on class number 4 basically. But anyways, it's time for us to head on out. Come on, gotta change the music here. Nope, they're still gonna give us the same music. Oh well. Oh well, it's very nice looking. Actually, let's do this. That's a view. Anyways, it is sadly time for us to head on now, and I do say the school day took a little bit longer than I expected. We are actually in overtime, way overtime, about an hour and a half overtime. But you know what? We got through the classes and we got our midterms. We gotta go probably do this again Tuesday. Ooh, maybe not. Tuesday we might actually go out and explore, and then Friday we'll come back to the school. I think that's what we're gonna do because I can't be sitting here on Tuesday and just play, as I would definitely do on the weekends because I have to work on Wednesday. So either way, we'll go with that. Anyways, time for us to head on out. Tomorrow and Sunday we have a random live stream. Monday Forza Horizon 5, Tuesday Borderlands Tuesday Pokemon Scarlet, Wednesday Forza Horizon 5, Thursday Hogwarts Legacy, and then Friday we'll be back with some more Pokemon Scarlet. We're doing another school day next Friday. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all so much for coming by. There is one thing. Let me shut this off. Earlier I was watching shows and stuff, and this one thing came up. This girl said, and I actually really enjoyed it. And she says, you know, you can't wait until life isn't hard anymore before you decide to be happy. Even though that, you know, you can't decide on when life is not going to be hard. It's not going to be hard anymore. You just gotta push your life through and just go for it. You know, you're gonna have hard times no matter what. You're gonna push through it. You're gonna make a better life for sure. Pushing it through and making a life out of it would be perfect. Like I said, yes, hard times come, but there's always a better in the future. It could be better 5 seconds later. You just don't know. You just gotta think of it. So I actually like that one. Let me actually go through my motivation here. I do say I actually like that one for motivation, but let me see what we got here real fast. Oh, I like that one. Okay, so I like this one. I like both of these. I like this one a little bit better. It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. The stars shines down on us. You look at the stars, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and just say, you can do it. Because that is our destiny, to become a better of ourselves, for sure. Alright, y'all. Well, like I said, I hope y'all enjoy. Those two were great, but my favorite, of course, was you can't wait until life isn't hard anymore before you decide to be happy. I actually really like that, and you know, life is hard sometimes, but things can change and you'll be happy. Alright, y'all, thank y'all so much for coming by. Remember, you guys are always a great audience. Stay safe, stay positive. Remember, I am your best friend, Sizzling Bacon. I shall see you all in the next live stream, last video. Hope you guys enjoyed.